Hey, yeah, I've just been looking back at some footage that my first ever vlog that I ever filmed, and I'm so happy that I never uploaded it. I say too much and I'm all like this, so Tony Blair like, and yeah, I'd like to refilm it. So even though you probably won't see much of that one, I'm going to leave a sort of joke one clip at the end. But yeah, here is my very belated, The Mortal Instruments City of Bones review. It was first published in 2007 and it was completely off my radar until last year. I finished this book, thought it was great, and then I moved on to The Infernal Devices before finishing this series. But here's my second take of City of Bones. So, the protagonist is Clare. She is 16 years old and she just turned 16 years old, and she has a friend called Simon who totally fancies her, and she's oblivious to that fact. One day, she goes to this club, she sees a person get killed by 3 people, them being Alec and Isabel Lightwood and Jace Wayland. But she doesn't know that yet, and she doesn't know that they're shadow hunters. And then this causes a chain of events. Her mum is kidnapped by a man called Valentine, and she finds out that there's another world, there's a shadow hunter world in our world. They live outside of our notice. We don't notice them. My favourite character is Simon Sheehan. I totally love. I think he plays Simon perfectly to a T, and I can't wait for City of Ashes to come out. Well, that's my summary of the book, and now on to its movie. I saw the movie twice in the cinema. Yeah, a hardcore fan I am. And the second time I watched it, I could see its flaws, but I could also appreciate it for what it is. I hope that City of Ashes is going to be a lot better, a lot more perfect. The faults or things which I disliked about the movie are just little things, kind of like how Simon doesn't turn into a rat. I thought that would have been hilarious and cool CGI could have been worked out for that. Valentine's hair, what was up with that? The dreadlocks. I think Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, his hairdo should have been the same as in the Tudors season 2 hairdo he had. Lily Collins, she was brilliant as Clary. I think she was spot on, as well as Jace, the guy who played Jace, who is Jamie Campbell-Bower. And yeah, I just think he was a bit too perfect looking though, even though Jace is supposed to be really hot and everything. Just yeah. Kevin Zegers, who plays Alec, amazing, just brilliantly amazing. The way he was all like, had Lily pinned to the wall and was all like, and as Alec and Clary, and was like saying, if you tell him, I'll kill you, something along those lines. And I just thought, brilliant acting, just great, just exactly how I envisioned that scene to be played out, and that was done perfectly. And Isabel, yeah, the actress who played Isabel, very good. Just I hope they give her more screen time in the next movie, as well as, even though she did have cool screen time in this one, I think because I've read more of the series, I know more about what's going to happen with her storyline, and I can't wait for them to build on her character more. But she was great with her snake whip and, you know, the fire machine near the end. Jocelyn, Clary's mum, Jocelyn Fairchild, or Jocelyn Frey. But yeah, Lena Healy, I think. Brilliant. But brilliant acting as Jocelyn. I loved the bit when she was like, when she drank the kind of poison and thing, and yeah, brilliant acting. Luke, the actor for Luke, Aidan, I think, something Turner, I think, so cool, and he really does well as Luke Garraway. And last but not least, my favourite character really in the whole series, next, I kind of can't choose between Simon and him, but Magnus. Godfrey Gaio, who plays Magnus, amazing, just I can only always think of him in those short shorts, in those hot pants, and hitting on Alec, just amazing, hilarious, funny, yeah, just, and yeah, I think that's me gone through most of the characters, main characters that is. I can't wait for the next one so we can see the Fairy Queen and see more Valentine, but without the dreadlocks, hopefully. And yeah, the whole Simon storyline which starts. But I'm not going to spoil that. So yeah, this has been me, Aisha, and this has been my second take on the Morton Distribute City of Bones book and movie review. And yeah, just to let you know, I think the movie was 3 out of 5 and the book 4.5 out of 5. So anyways, this has been me. I'll be seeing you soonish and hope your weekend's been going good. Bye. Who else? Robert
Sheehan.
Who else? Robert Sheehan. Oh my gosh. If you ever come to my part of London, and I will stop, and I will ask you to marry me. Especially on a leap year, if it's a leap year, if I do meet you ever. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. No?
Why a leap year?
Because that's when women can ask, like traditionally women can propose.
Okay.
Yeah.